Have you seen any shifts in sports since the pandemic has started?
I have. As far as the work ethic, it's really separating the ones who have a passion for it because they're able to be disciplined, put the work in, while everybody else is kind of just taking this as lounge time. We saw that with boys from Burlington. They locked in. What they were able to do last year, going undefeated. I had a number of other players who passed up their competitions because they was putting the work in. And I don't think this is COVID related, but we've noticed that there's not a lot of post presence that we're seeing. We've gone to a number of games where there was nobody who posted up the entire time, and because teams just relying on 3-pointers, they're getting beat by less athletic teams versus teams who decide to get to the rim or post up and get the guaranteed bucket or the easier high percentage shot. So that's kind of the two things that I'm seeing now is just the more reliability on the three, and not everybody shoots like Steph Curry. And then the ones who are putting in the work behind the scenes are either closing the gap or creating one with their competition.
Gotcha. So with that being said, with the post-present situation, is it something you just think is not being taught, or?
I think so. I think, well, in this particular area, I'm seeing a lot of kids who are afraid of contact, right? So if I'm afraid of contact, I don't want to post up. And if I feel that the game is a 3-point game, well, there's no point for me to work on the post. Well, you're not thinking like a complete player.
Yeah.
If you go 2 for 9, you didn't impress any of the coaches who was here to look for you versus you going 5 from 7 from mid-range and 4 out of 5 from the post. Now you had a solid game.
Exactly.
Right.
Understood. 3 levels is definitely important.
Definitely got to have that 3 levels, man, and not just relying because, we had a John Shire on our AAU team, right? So we know what a Duke Division I shooter looks like. Yep. It's not no 2 for 9. right? So if I'm trying to impress a coach, I'd rather go 5 for 7 from mid-range, get to the bucket, get some and-ones, hustle plays, and have that make up for it. If I'm not a 3-point specialist, you see that I do so many other intangibles on the court, you still got to have me versus if I'm off, I'm irrelevant. You don't want to have that be your only thing in the game.
Exactly. All right.